You just settled onto your couch after a long day, remote in hand, ready to unwind, but before you can even get to your favorite streaming show, you're hit with a barrage of ads. A smiling family in a perfect home touts a new laundry detergent. An influencer with impossibly clear skin promotes a revolutionary beauty product. The Bureau of Labor Statistics reported U.S. CPI at 3.3% in May 2025, still above the Federal Reserve's long-term target of 2%. Unemployment, while remarkably low at 3.9% in May 2025, masks underlying anxieties about job security and the rising cost of living, particularly for essentials like housing and healthcare. They paint a picture of immediate gratification, sidestepping the long-term consequences of accruing debt. This is a common tactic, playing on behavioral economics principles like anchoring, where an initial high price makes a subsequent discount seem more attractive. The fine print, often overlooked by the consumer, is where the true cost hides, leaving many feeling duped. While these services offer flexibility, their widespread promotion without clear warnings can push vulnerable consumers into a cycle of increasing financial strain. The Conference Board's Consumer Confidence Index for the U.S. showed a slight dip in June 2025, reflecting persistent concerns about inflation and the political environment. A deep, authoritative voice urges you to invest in a can't-miss financial opportunity. Think of charity ads that evoke guilt, or insurance ads that play on our anxieties about the future. While not inherently negative, the relentless nature of such appeals can lead to emotional fatigue and a cynical view of genuine needs. They all promise a better, happier, more convenient life. But what if there's a darker side to this pervasive influence? An insidious undercurrent that impacts your wallet, your well-being, and even the fabric of society. They consistently present an unattainable standard of perfection. Flawless skin, sculpted physiques, ageless faces. This cynicism can bleed into other areas of life, making it harder for credible information to break through and fostering a general skepticism towards institutions. While this can be convenient, it also creates filter bubbles and echo chambers where you are exposed primarily to information that confirms your existing beliefs. This can lead to the spread of misleading or outright false information, particularly in areas like health, finance, or politics. The rise of deepfake technology, powered by advanced AI, further blurs the lines between reality and fabrication in advertising, making it harder for consumers to discern the truth. This can limit the reach of personalized, potentially manipulative ads, limiting your perspective and contributing to societal polarization. Data privacy concerns related to these algorithms are a growing topic in legislative discussions across the U.S. This constant bombardment, particularly on social media, where filters and editing are rampant, contributes to body dissatisfaction, and even mental health issues like anxiety and disordered eating, especially among younger demographics. This is a clear manifestation of the social comparison theory from psychology, amplified by media. But delve a little deeper, examine the data, and understand the psychological tactics, and you'll begin to see the darker side of this multi-billion-dollar industry. It's a truth you won't believe until you start looking for it, but understanding it is the first step towards taking back control. As of mid-2025, with economic anxieties lingering and digital landscapes evolving faster than ever, the truth about advertising's less glamorous side is becoming increasingly apparent. This can create a sense of inadequacy and envy, pushing individuals to keep up with the Joneses, even if it's beyond their means. The pressure to conform, to own the latest gadget, or wear the trendiest outfit is subtly but powerfully instilled, driving consumption not out of need, but out of a desire for social acceptance or perceived status. And you won't believe how deeply it's woven into your daily life. The economic underbelly, empty promises, and financial strain. The U.S. economy in mid-2025 is a complex beast. While inflation has cooled from its 2022 peaks, it remains a persistent concern for many American households. This economic backdrop makes consumers particularly vulnerable to certain advertising tactics, fueling unnecessary consumption. Advertisements, by their very nature, aim to create desire for products and services you might not genuinely need. This aligns with Keynesian economic principles where aggregate demand is a driver of economic activity. But in this context, it often leads to data from the Federal Reserve shows that U.S. household debt continued its upward trend in Q1 2025, with credit card balances a significant contributor. Is it truly a better life they're selling? Or just another impulse purchase adding to your financial burden? The debt trap lifestyle? Advertisements for buy now, pay later schemes, instant loans, and high-interest credit cards are ubiquitous, often targeting individuals already struggling financially. Misleading deals and hidden costs. Have you ever bought something on a supposed sale, only to find the original price was inflated, or there were hidden subscription fees? The psychological toll, anxiety, insecurity, and unrealistic ideals beyond the financial impact. Advertisements exert a significant psychological toll, often preying on our insecurities and crafting unrealistic ideals. Body image, distortion. Look at any beauty ad or fitness commercial, cultivating envy and social pressure. Ads often showcase aspirational lifestyles, luxury cars, exotic vacations, designer clothes, manipulating emotions. Advertisers are masters of emotional manipulation. They use evocative music, heartwarming narratives, or fear-mongering tactics to bypass rational thought and tap directly into our feelings. The societal erosion, bias, misinformation, and algorithmic control. The dark side extends beyond individual impact, subtly eroding societal well-being. Algorithmic echo chambers and filter bubbles. The rise of personalized ads, driven by AI and sophisticated algorithms, means you see more of what you already engage with. The spread of misinformation. In the highly competitive attention economy, some ads prioritize virality and engagement over accuracy, undermining trust and credibility. The constant exposure to exaggerated claims, deceptive practices, and emotionally manipulative content can lead to a pervasive sense of distrust in commercial messages. Taking back control. What you can do. The dark side of advertisements is a complex web of economic pressures, psychological manipulation, and technological advancements. Be a skeptical consumer. Question every claim. Research products independently. Read reviews from diverse sources. Don't be swayed by aspirational imagery alone. Manage your digital footprint. Utilize ad blockers. Adjust your privacy settings on social media. And be mindful of the data you share. Educate yourself and others. Discuss these issues with friends and family, especially younger generations who are constantly exposed to digital advertising. Foster critical thinking skills. Support ethical brands. Seek out companies that prioritize transparency, sustainability, and genuine value over deceptive marketing tactics. From your couch in Ohio, the advertisements on your screen might seem innocuous,